Okay, so here I am in coming out of Swithin Reservoir, and I've got the best view ever of the Great Central Railway. Yeah, I've already had one train go by. I love steam trains, I really do. Lisa and I, it's New Year's Day tradition. We go on a steam train every New Year's Day. But I've actually walked up alongside the track here. And as you can see, the Great Central Railway doing their thing. All the guys on these heritage railways are all volunteers. There's some people that are employed, but the majority of them are all volunteers. I'm lucky enough to have the Great Central Railway virtually on my doorstep. We've got a cutting in Mount Sorrel, we've got Rotary Station, we've got Quorn Station, Loughborough Station, yeah, and during the times, we actually get out there. Coming up this year will be the War Weekend on the Great Central Railway, and I'll try and attend that and do a video around there. You'll see some amazing people, some amazing pieces of equipment. The other one that me and Lisa used to do was the Pickering War Weekend. Fantastic event, really was. Whole weekend up there, had a brilliant time. Unfortunately, they've done away with it now. It's now Through the Ages Weekend, I think they call it, because there was a bit of an issue at one stage with German reenactors being there. But the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, again, 4 stations, they were all decked out in various themes, same as we do here in Leicestershire, all decked out in various themes to commemorate the war. Yeah, it's great times. But like I say, I'm tabbing on down there to Swithin Reservoir, and as you can see, it's peaceful, isn't it? I love it when it's peaceful. So this is where mental health comes in. Yeah, getting away from the rat race. Now, myself, I took early retirement at the age of 63 back in 2003, mainly because today's society, I couldn't be doing with it anymore. Telling the same people the same thing day in, day out, yeah, and there've been no repercussions. So I actually said to Lisa, I've had enough of this, I'm going to retire. So I did. But I've got to say, I'm busier now than when I was working. I was a network administrator for a global company called Metler Toledo. We were actually involved in helping Pfizer and AstraZeneca with the COVID vaccine. We supplied all the weighing equipment, the pipettes and everything. I was supporting not only the Leicester office, we were doing Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and also Royston down in Cambridge. But it got to a point where I said to Lisa, if I don't quit now, I'm probably going to end up getting sacked because I'm going to say something I shouldn't. And so I then took early retirement. Then I decided, right, I can't sit around all day. Yeah, that would do my head in, really would. Yeah, I went out and did a couple of tabs, played a couple of rounds of golf, but I wanted something to do with my life. And that's when my daughter Lauren turned around and said to me about Lily's school hadn't had a lollipop man for 5 years. So I applied for that. What a palaver that was with Leicestershire Council. I applied when I retired in the August, and because of all the kerfuffle and everything that was going on, I didn't actually start the job until February, 2024. And that was only because I kept badgering. I kept trying to get in touch with the county council. I ended up going to our parish council and saying, look, I want to do the job. And eventually the deputy parish manager got in touch with Leicestershire County Council, who got me in touch with then the team leader for the safety patrol officers. And I've been doing that since February 2024. I absolutely love it. Yeah, the smile on the kids' faces. Every morning I get high fives and everything, big beaming smiles. It starts their day off on a good one, starts my day off on a good one as well. But with all the flooding that goes on around our area, I heard there was no flood warden. And after speaking with the flood warden from Solby, another village not far from me, I went away and got trained. It's only a couple of hours training on becoming a flood warden. So I did that. And as happened in 2024, Corn got flooded. I ended up going out and helping Duncan, the flood warden, out in Corn. And then this year, I get another phone call from him, January this year. Nobs, couldn't spare us a couple of hours, could you? And sure enough, I went out and helped with the flooding, or trying to deal with the floods out in Corn. So, like Keith said, you know, I do a lot of charity stuff. I've been involved, as I said before, with our Veterans Hub, the Wellbeing Cafe. I get involved with that. I've organised funerals for veterans in the village that have passed away. So we've got them coffin drapes and berets to put on their coffins and so on. Yeah, and like I say, busy boy. And then there's obviously the jobs that Lisa wants me to do around the house. I'm the house husband, so I do all the cleaning, I do the cooking, make sure there's dinner on the table for my wife Lisa and my daughter Georgia when they come home from work. Yeah, well, why not? You know, I've got the time to do it. But like I say, mental health is all about getting away from the stresses and everything of life. And it's when I come out to places like this is Swithy Reservoir, you know, so peaceful, really is. I only wish people would respect it though, and not drop all their rubbish everywhere around here. We've got beautiful countryside, and we've got idiots that just can't be bothered to pick the rubbish up and take it home. It's a bloody nightmare. But there you go. So when it comes down to mental health, please, if you are struggling with your mental health, go and get some assistance. You may find that, good afternoon, how you doing? You may find that speaking to someone that you don't actually know will give you more support than anything. I know it did for me. You know, speaking to someone that didn't know me and I was able to open up to him. Yeah, and I find when I try and assist people that come to me for mental health advice, I did a course on it last year, got a qualification in mental health support, and I actually used my experience to write my thesis for my qualification, which my tutor was quite amazed at. She couldn't believe, because they do a lot about plagiarism now, because everyone's using artificial intelligence or Googling stuff and just copying what's on there. But what I did was brought my personal experiences into it and explained to them that these are the sort of signs I'm going to be looking for. So I'm now getting down to the pumping station. Like I say, this is normally where I stop off for a moment, just have a bit of a break, yeah, take on some water, and then I'll be tapping back to Mount Sorrel, which is about 2.5 miles away now. So I'm not too far off. So as we say, if you're new to the channel and you think, oh, I might watch this geezer, yeah, please consider subscribing. It's going to make the channel grow. Please consider subscribing to Let's Tab 59 as well if you haven't done. Yeah, and you've just come across mine at the time, because Keith's a great historian. Yeah, he'll tell you he's thick as a brick. He's not. He's a liar. Yeah, so have a look at his channel as well. Please consider it. So to all of you, this is probably going to be the final video for the day. Yeah, take care of yourselves over the weekend. Yeah, take care of yourselves, your families. My best to all of you, and I will catch up with you again soon. And as we always say, Let's tap.